Hey guys, Alex here with Tech Taboo, and today we're going to be taking a look at wireless chargers. More importantly, cheap wireless chargers. I started thinking about wireless chargers. It'd be really convenient to have them around the house. And if you don't know what a wireless charger is, essentially, most of the phones that have come out in the last few years have wireless charging enabled, which basically what that means is you can get your phone, set it down on a wireless charging pad of some sort, and it will charge your device through the back or the rear device. If you go to the Apple Store, these wireless chargers are about $40 to $60, and if you get like 4 of them for your house, that adds up pretty fast. So I thought about taking a look on Amazon, looking at what's the cheapest wireless charger that I can get that will still provide the functionality that I need. So if you go to Amazon, I think if you check right about now, let's see what they got going on. So if you're to go to Amazon and you type in wireless charger, you keep scrolling down, you'll see the UTech, a few other ones, but eventually you will get to, I think they're somewhere here on the homepage. Yeah, if you go right here, you can see wireless charger, Anker 10-watt Qi certified wireless charging pad. It's compatible with iPhones, Android devices, pretty much any of the newer smartphones that have wireless charging enabled. So that brings me to here, which is this guy. This is the Anker 10-watt wireless charger, exactly what we just saw on Amazon. And we've got it here. On top of that, I also have a higher end wireless charger that we can compare it with. So let's go ahead and take a look inside of this Anker wireless charger and see what we've got going on. I'm a terrible unboxer, so if I rip this box to pieces, I apologize. All right, so open it up. It's a pretty small package, honestly. Let's see what we got inside. Dope. So it looks like that's our pad right there. Does it come out in the front? Yeah, awesome. So let's see what we got here. Kind of Apple style packaging, but pretty simple. That's kind of funny actually. Anyway, moving on. So if you see here, it shows us a wattage of what the wireless charger offers. So it shows Qi compatible phones, the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, iPhone 10, some of the LG flagship phones, the Sony Xperia phones, and then it shows Quick Charge 3.0, and it lists some high-end Samsung devices. So basically what this means is that some devices will allow higher output or input for their phones through wireless charging. So what this graph or diagram is basically telling us is that if you have a Samsung device, you will be able to use more power out of it and charge your phone quicker. Considering Samsung's been in the wireless charging game for much longer than Apple, this isn't really surprising. 5 volt would be basically equivalent to a regular iPhone charger, and 10 would be near double that, more in the realm of like an iPad charger. So let's see what we got here. It kind of shows us some basic instructions of how to use it. It's a wireless charger, so it can't be too crazy. And then it looks like pop sockets are not suggested to, or maybe just don't work altogether with this, which is weird because most of these wireless chargers are supposed to support charging through cases, so that's a bit strange. And then it kind of shows you, or is that a debit card? Why would you put it? I don't get that. Anyway, basically, this is saying keep your phone as much as you can in the center of the device to keep a good contact and charging circuit with your phone. And then it's called the Power Wave Pad. Anker, charge fast, live more. All right, well, who cares about that? It's time to look at the pad itself. So if we open this up, we will have the wireless charging pad, and upon first impressions, you can I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like a non-stick surface a little bit on top of it. So let's pull out a phone to compare. You can see the size difference. So that's my iPhone 10 on the wireless charging pad. And of course, it's not plugged in. And actually, speaking of which, is there power? Okay, so one thing keep in mind, it does look like there is not a power cable included. So there is a USB. If you're powering it through a laptop, or if you already have a charging brick, you should be okay. So luckily I came prepared. Okay, how do we do this? All right, so there's our USB guy. We can take this cable off. Sweet. All right, so now it's just a basic like 2 or 3 foot USB cable, pretty standard. So you can plug that in the back here. Awesome. So for only, what is it, like $14 right now on Amazon, for only that, assuming it works, that's a pretty solid buy. I actually like this surface a lot because it's flat. Some of the wireless chargers have like rigid or bumpy surfaces. I think they make that for like a good intent, but for honestly in practice, I would much prefer a flat surface, considering that all these phones nowadays have bumps on them. Pardon my super cracked iPhone. So yeah, I like this flat surface. It's nice and even. It's very lightweight, definitely lighter than what I've used before. And yeah, it's pretty simple looking. So if you don't have a laptop or a charging brick to use this with, you'll want to get one of these guys or any sort of other charging brick that basically takes your connector, you plug it into the wall, and then has a USB output that you can plug into here like that. So this is kind of what you're looking to go for. It looks kind of ugly, I know, but any sort of adapter would work with this. Some have like 2 USB slots, so if you wanted to connect 2 of these, you could do that as well. But for now, I think this is just an iPad charger, 10 watt. Yeah, that'd be an iPad charger. So let's plug this in and give it a shot. Awesome. So we are now plugged in, and let's give this a shot. So this is the Anker wireless charger, 10 watt, but I've got an iPhone 10, so it's probably going to output at 5 watts. And let's give this a shot. Well, it works. So that's great. Let's test the outside. And it's actually pretty forgiving too. If we bring it to the side, okay, that didn't stop charging. It looks like it's got a pretty clean contact though, so that's really nice. For comparison, we've got, this is the Mophie wireless charger. This was the first wireless charger I ever had. That's why it's pretty beat up. I was actually given this as a gift from Lamar Wilson. So Lamar, if you're watching, thank you. You the man. But I've actually had a lot of problems with this wireless charger. I think it was like 60 bucks new at the Apple Store. It might be cheaper now. It's been really, like, it'll cut in and out with charging a lot. It's really only happened with my iPhone 10, I think. But yeah, there's been a multitude of charging problems, like consistent charging with this. But other than that, I mean, size-wise, they're pretty comparable. If we take a look at the two here, this guy is definitely more durable feeling. It's much, much, much heavier. I think this is a 7.5 watt, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe, I don't know, I feel like the charging times would probably be somewhat similar. But yeah, this is a much more expensive wireless charger. And then right here, you've got kind of your cheap Amazon charger. But based on that, it seems to work pretty well. Obviously, I can't really gauge how well it charges, but it seems to maintain a consistent contact. So yeah, no really complaints from me. I don't know what else there is to say. It's a wireless charger. It seems to work great. I might have to pick a few of these up. So I think right now, these are like $14 on Amazon. Make sure you've got those USB bricks though. But if you've got, you know, $50, you can probably get 3 or 4 wireless chargers to put around your house, and they're really convenient. I really do. Even though I have had some problems with this, it's really nice to have something where you can just set your phone down and not always have to physically plug it in. Plus, if you are somebody that likes to listen to your device with headphones, specifically wired headphones, you can now charge and use your device at the same time. So that is huge for a lot of people. I've always been a wireless adapter, but if adapter of wireless technology, if you are still stuck in the wired days and you really like wired devices, this will now allow you to charge your phone freely and listen to music at the same time. So wireless chargers, super convenient, a great desk accessory. You can have them in the kitchen, the bathroom. I highly recommend them. They're really handy. And I think for $15, $14, you really can't complain. I'm probably gonna pick up a few more of these, and I will update you as time goes on just to make sure that it does work properly. But upon first impressions, I'm pretty impressed. And yeah, if you want to get one for yourself, I'll link it in the description below. It's the Anker wireless, find that name again. Is it Power Wave Pro or something like that? Something like that. Let's see. Okay, I can't find, I think it's like Power Pad Pro, something. I'll link it down in the description below, so if you want to pick one up, it will be an affiliate link, so any purchases do go help the channel a little bit. Anyway, guys, if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Alex Hager here from Tech Taboo. Take care.